So next query is display the name of account holder, installment number and installment amount whose loan number is L001. This was the query. Let me type over here also. I'm giving you 2 minutes. If you have not done, these are the tables. Then I'll ask any one of you. So these all are similar kind of. See, I told you not to type. Why are you typing? I will ask a particular student, then that particular student need to reply. And these all are similar kind of queries, similar, not at all any difference. Okay, now whoever I tell you, that particular student need to type, not all. So next is display name of account holder, city, loan amount and installment amount, and my output should be sorted by loan amount. This is the query. This is the query and these are the tables. Try this. Okay, Sunny, now you paste it. Question I have typed. This is the question. Select name, city, loan underscore amount, installment dot amount, account loan, installment where, installment or loan number, loan number, loan or account. Okay. Some spelling mistakes are there, but this query is okay. See, this loan spelling is wrong. And this is not loan underscore amount. Column name is AMT. Column name is amount. This one. Fine. Okay. So next query. So these four we have done in the last lab. These I have asked you. Let's see how many of you have done. Display the name and balance of account holder whose balance and remaining loan both are same. This is same as query number 12. Little bit difference. This is the question. These are the table. Try. I am giving you 2 minutes. Then I'll ask. Okay. Ashish, I told that not to paste any query. Why are you pasting? So the student who are still not understanding join query, these are the simplest query. Let me explain. You need to see what is asked and from which table you will get it. So it is asked display name and balance of account holder. So you need to just identify tables. First step is to identify table from which table you will get the data. So name you will get, balance you will get from account holder whose balance and remaining loan are same. So balance and remaining loans. So remaining loan you can get it from loan table. So now you need name, balance and remaining loan from two tables, and then you need to check whether anything common between these two. Yes, account number is common because it is a foreign key here, so you can perform definitely join operation. So how to write the query? First select what is asked, name, comma, balance. This is, I think, two things are asked, right? Name and balance of account holder whose balance and remaining loan are same. So select name and balance from, I need it from two tables, from account loan, where what is my condition? My condition is my balance should be equal to remaining loan amount. So where balance, I need to specify the table also, where account dot balance is equal to loan dot remaining underscore loan, and I need to compare these two because it is a joint operation. So all account holder are not having loan. So only A001, 2 and 5. These three are having loan. So I need to compare these two also. So account dot SCC underscore number is equal to loan dot SCC underscore number. Let's see if I am having any such record. No, I don't have any such record. So just steps, what is asked, from how many tables I will get the data, is there anything common between the table, then perform the join operation. Now same query, now you must try this. Try this. These are the tables. Same query. Now these must be done by every student. Yeah, but data is in my this table, data is different. Here the amount is different, and my table which I am having, the amount is different. That's why. Tawfiq, Tawfiq, paste your query. Tawfiq, are you listening to me or not? I think half of the students are just being online and putting their phones on mute and then sleeping. Okay, Vaha. Vaha Khadur. Paste your query. So I'm not going to give you any attendance today, the students who are not replying. Hussein. Hussein Salami. So I think this you people are just being online and enjoying. Okay, Sandesh, you paste your query. No. We have asked only name. List name of all account holders. We have not asked city. See, this is you are pasting different order, not. Exactly. Select name from account loan where account dot balance is equal to loan dot balance. Then you are missing something. How can you know how many account holders are having loan? How can you know? Because see, only 3 account holders are having loan. So how can you differentiate between them? You want to try or you don't know? And exactly. So the student who are not replying, I think I should remove them. Exactly. Right. So the right query is select, because we want only name. Name from account comma loan where, see, this is, you need to compare in every query. And then one more thing you need to, account dot balance is equal to loan underscores AMT. So this will be the query. Okay. Try next. Two minutes. Okay. Maya Zaud. Paste your query. Maya, are you listening to me? Okay, let me remove. Students are not listening. Why to keep it? Isa Abbas. Paste your query. Anything from Syrian class can answer this query. Anyone from class of Syria can answer this query. Not a single student? Great. Okay, I think I should not waste my time. So anyone randomly wants to answer? Anyone? Okay, good. So students who are not able to do this, again you see what is our display amount of transaction. So amount of transaction is AMT. Name of account holder. So I want amount from transaction, name from account number and mode of payment. Account number here or here and mode of payment. So I need two tables, account and transaction. What mode of payment is check. So I will write my query. What is asked? Select AMT. Second one is asked name. Third one is asked account SEC underscore number, but I need to prefix it by table name. So account dot SEC underscore number. and mode of pay from account and transaction where account dot SCC underscores number is equal to transaction dot SCC underscores number, and the second query is mode of payment should be check, and mode of pay is equal to CHEQUE. Right. Oh, let me run this. So these are the three: amount, name, account number, and mode of payment. Right. Next. So next is display account number, loan amount, and amount of transaction. Account number, loan amount, and amount of transaction. How many tables you want? You need? Two. Let me show you the table and then you let me know. Which two one? Which one? Which two? Loan and transaction. But how can you know which account holder is having loan? One more thing. Okay, you are telling me that loan and transaction, right? So loan and transaction. So when you do loan dot account number is equal to account dot account number. So A1, 2, and 5. A1, 2, and 5. So what about the amount of 3 and 4? These amount you will not get. These amount you will not get. Getting my point? If you perform loan dot SCC number is equal to transaction dot SCC number, so these A001 will come, A002 will come, A005 will come, but you will lose the data of A003 and A004 in your answer. But if you perform account table, if you can say include account table, then you will get all the three. You will get account, loan amount, and what will be loan amount L1, 2, and 3, A1, 2, and 5, sorry. So you will get loan amount of all three, but you will not get amount of these two, 3 and 4. Sorry, 3 and 4. Getting my point? Three tables that you will wear account, loan, and transaction exactly. So let me write the query. select account dot acc underscores number. Then second one is loan amount, and third one is transaction amount. This is AMT from account, loan, and transaction, where account dot acc underscores number is equal to loan dot acc underscores number and loan dot acc underscores number is equal to transaction dot acc underscores number. This will be the query. Next. This I think you are finding difficult, right? You try this once, then if not, then I will help you. Display the balance and amount of transaction group by amount and balance. It is simple. It is mix, join and group by query. Try this once. Order by Sandesh, it is not asked order by. Assess query is right. Ibrahim's query is also right. So it is very simple. What is asked? Balance and amount of transaction. So balance is here, amount of transaction is here. So you can write the query, select balance, comma, amount from account, comma, transaction, where account dot acc transaction dot acc underscores number and not and, but what it is asked, group by my amount and balance. So group by, sorry, group by amount, comma, balance. So you need to prefix table name only when there is a common column. Otherwise, if you do, then there is not any problem. If you can't do or if you don't do, then there is not any problem. So this is the query. List of installment number and account number of account holders. This is again simple. So how many tables? How many tables we'll need? Again, you are doing mistake. Three tables, because what is asked? Installment number and account number. So installment number I will get from here, account number I'll get from here, but installment number and account number I don't have common between account and installment. So what I need loan, because I need to know loan number also. So from account number I will get loan number, and from loan number what I will get? Installment number. Because account number and installment number are not directly connected. They are connected via loan table. So you need three tables. Now you try the query. Let me show you the table. Can't we get account number from loan table? Yes, we can get, but the problem is you need to check each and every account. You need to get account number. I need all the account number because there are few account numbers who are having loan and there are few account number who don't have the loan. So list of installment number and account number of account holders. See, account holders. So I need all the three tables. So let me write the query. Select. First I need installment number or whatever account number. Account dot SCC underscore number, comma, installment dot installment underscore number from account loan installment where account dot SCC underscore number is equal to loan dot SCC underscore number and loan dot loan underscore number is equal to installment dot loan underscore number. So this will be the query. Let me run if I can found the data. So due to means I told you that my tables are means I have entered the case insensitive data. So that's why the data is not being displayed. Last one. Again, this is very simple. Try this. Select balance, mode of pay, loan was taken from account, transaction were made of a check and order yes, transaction or account number exactly. So your query is right. I need to little bit change and yes. Invalid character. So this will be my output. So I think we have finished practical number 3. And these all are, I think, simple query, and you can definitely do this. No problem at all. So what you can do, you can finish the query, make the tutorial and upload it. And in the next lab, we'll start practical number 5. So that's it from today. Yeah, this is practical number 4. Yes, Francis? Holiday on, what is the date, Dashera? See, holiday is not possible. You can, if you want, then you can, Sunday is holiday, right? So Saturday and Monday you can skip the session, and then you can see the recording videos, because see, there are many students that we need to, you can understand that there are many students that we need to consider.
Sir,